Hi, Chris Madsen here. This is a really important message because the world of man and the earth itself has had suffering for thousands of years, and we're still enslaved. And some people are going, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. You have to pay taxes. You have to, if you want to live somewhere, you either have to pay rent or, something, right? That's slavery. And we can have paradise on earth. We can have that. We can have a world that is literally heaven. And what I'm calling on you to do is join with all the other light workers to represent heaven, the vision of it, and bring it to the earth. Now, this is how it's done. First off, we have to be aware of the difference between the world and the earth. The earth is what is, you could say, direct from source, prime first cause. The oceans, the mountains, the sun, the stars, the moon, the air, the fish, the trees, all of these things are directly from source. That's the earth. The world is what man has created upon the earth, both through the collective consciousness and on the earth. Such as the earth does not have money, but yet man has created money. The earth does not have governments and laws, and all of these things. If you grow marijuana, then you're breaking the law and we can throw you in jail, or whatever. The earth doesn't have any of that. The world of man does. So there's the earth and then there's the world. And so what the earth does not have boundaries or borders. There is not a Canada, United States, Mexico. But yet the world of man has created that. The earth creates, when a person is born, they are born with a body temple and awareness, consciousness. Every one of us. The earth does not say you are of a higher caste than you, or you are better than, you deserve a fancy place, and you deserve to be in poverty. The world of man creates all of these things. So the earth, it just shouts it out. Equality, oneness, and if we're guided by love, then the perfect world happens. Now, since the beginning of man, we have had a darker force influencing the affairs of man. And it's based on greed, control, manipulation, domination of others, war, killing, all of these things, right? They are not in alignment with the earth. They're not in alignment with harmony or love. Now, this is where it's, again, really important. We've discussed the earth as in reference to what the world is. Now we need to know very clearly within ourselves what the difference is of who you are and what you are experiencing. Just like we have the earth and we have the world, you are pure awareness. Pure awareness does not change. It's aware. It's like a flashlight in a dark room pointing around. Whatever it points to is not the flashlight, but yet the flashlight does not shine on itself, because it is the light. It is the awareness. It is the life. And so what has happened is, like in this room here, there's all sorts of stuff, right? I've got a computer here, there's a guitar here, desk behind me, all these things. They've all been put in this space. But yet this space does not require any of this stuff. It's just like your awareness, your pure awareness. It doesn't require any experiences within it. It's just aware. It's pure awareness, right? And so within your awareness, your consciousness, you are, and I am, we all are, experiencing the world. We're experiencing what largely before us, people in their unconscious, unawakened states have created in the world, and now we're born into it. I'll give you a good example, is schools. You know, people are expected to go to school for 12 years, pick a career, and then go to college, which is all programmed to keep people in this matrix. It's all programming. You know, we can name any area what the world of man has created and what we can create by simply changing the conversations and agreements. For instance, everything that is created in the world first came from a thought. Then that thought, there were conversations, but I'm going to grab the first thing I see. Say, this is a guitar cable. First somebody thought, oh, you know what, I want to clamp my guitar higher up. What would that look like? And then so they used their creativity and then went out and got the materials and created this thing called the capo. Another person or people did a mouse or maybe a pen, right? And in the same way, we've created things like banking systems, money systems, this street, you know, stop signs mean this. It's not all bad, right? But wherever it hasn't been based on love, wherever it's not based on love, we can do better. And in the world of man at this time, we're filled with a world that the people, the consciousness, has put things into the world that are not for the highest good. They've been based on greed, motives for their own self, their own individual awareness. And some of these things have been just pure evil, in the sense, by evil, what evil means, by the way, is simply a consciousness separated from love, from source, trying to feed itself, you know? And so evil isn't necessarily what I would call bad. It's like a shark in the ocean, a big great white shark. If I have to be in the wrong place, it's going to eat me. It's not evil, it's just what it is, right? And so within the world of man, what we want to do now is align. We want to put into our awareness that which is pure love, that which is governed by love. And I got to give some examples here. Say if I go over here to the store or Safeway, I'm going to see mostly crap. I wouldn't put any of that stuff in my body. It's got GMOs, there's poisons, you know, preservatives, you know, because they weren't thinking what's the healthiest for Chris's body. They were thinking, how can we make money? Let's put lots of sugar in it. Let's put salts in it. We need to preserve it because chances are it's going to sit on the shelf for a year. On and on. Hey man, if we can make an apple and it doesn't turn brown, we can just leave it on there forever until it sells, you know? But yet, just so happens it's going to, you know, do a lot of damage, you know? But, so you see what I mean? So, how you become part of the solution, or the solution, just like I am, is we vision love. What is the highest good? Like, for instance, borders. We don't need borders. There is enough for everyone. There isn't enough for everyone in an artificial world created by this crazy consciousness that's around. But hey, the land in Mexico will grow as much food as you can grow in Alaska. You know, you can grow wherever you want it. We have enough land for everyone to have a beautiful home without taxes, without mortgages, without some bank, without rent. As soon as you turn of age, you should be able to have your own land. It's yours. No taxes, anything. Right? We have free energy. We don't need fossil fuels. And while I'm on it, this whole thing about creating jobs, and exchange the word jobs for slavery. That's what they're doing. Hey, we want to enslave more people. We want them to have to go to work every day, you know, and to keep the system going. This is what the vision should be. This is what love is. We want to get rid of as many jobs as possible and free people so that they can do why we're on the earth. To be happy, to enjoy the sunshine, to meditate in nature, to celebrate together, to sleep in when you want, follow your body harmonies. You know, these things, to explore, to create music, to celebrate together, you know, and have the time to do it. We can have that in the world of love. We can have all that. And so, jobs, sure, you know, like one thing I found about people, they want to help, right? You know, like if we have a world where there's free energy, everybody's got their own home, they can grow their food, we can have food growing everywhere around, people are still going to want to pursue things to bless everyone else. That's what we do. We're a tribe. You know, the heart of the real authentic person is love. And we can do this. So, vision with me and become a part of the solution, which is fill your awareness with solutions. And also, I wrote the Manifesto for Mankind. If you go to the website, manifestoformankind.com, that's a good thing to share. Let's do this. Be the change.